When you look at the free agents this offseason, one thing becomes very clear. There is a lot of pitching available, and there are not many batters available for the Yankees to get. Even after Aaron Nola signed a big contract and Sonny Gray just a couple days ago, you still have Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Blake Snell, Jordan Montgomery, Shoto Imanaga from Japan. I mean, really good pitchers there. And then you look at some other guys a little down below. You have Eduardo Rodriguez, Lucas Giolito, Seth Lugo, guys who, while less proven than some of the other names, are worth taking a flyer out on for most teams. Then you look at the batters. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani, he's the number one guy. He's also kind of a pitcher, even though he's injured. Then there's Cody Bellinger, who I think has massive concerns. There's Candelario, Matt Chapman, Jung-Hoo Lee. I mean, there's concerns with every single one of those players there. Chapman had a terrible second half. Lee is coming over from Korea, where the level of play is not as great. Bellinger, the track record is terrible. The more advanced numbers don't like him. Candelario, it's his first really good season in a couple of years. My point is that there's a lot of pitching that makes sense for teams to sign. But the batters, they're risky. So what should the Yankees be doing here? They have money, obviously. They should use it smartly. Trade for batters using pitchers, and then sign pitchers. Take Juan Soto, for example. We know the Padres want cheap pitching. So trade some of your cheap pitching, such as Clark Schmidt, prospects like Drew Thorpe, Clayton Beeter, Chase Hampton. Trade some of them, because guess what? If you go out and you sign a pitcher, then it's fine. Yes, you lose a young, cheap pitcher, but you're able to replenish their value in free agency. You cannot replenish the value of a hitter. You cannot go in free agency and get anything close to Juan Soto unless you're going to go out and get Shohei Ohtani, which the Yankees do not seem as if they're going to do. Look at the relievers for the Yankees. Trade some of them. The Yankees are excellent at finding no-name relievers who we have never heard of before and turning them into really good pitchers. Take Ian Hamilton. He was a non-roster invite last year to spring training. No one would have thought he would have had such a great year, and yet he did. And the Yankees have done this with so many players. Hamilton, Clay Holmes, Wendy Peralta. The Yankees are really good at developing relievers. So use that strength that you have. Trade some relievers to get some bats, because there are more bats available in trades than there are in free agency. And there's a lot of starting pitching in free agency and a lot of relief pitchers if you want to trade some of your current guys. You can replenish pitchers easily, but you cannot replenish batters. That's harder to do. So go out and trade your pitching for batters. You got to use your strengths this offseason. Use your payroll, use your pitching. Be smart this offseason, Yankees. Because it's going to be a tough offseason. There's a lot to get done, but if the Yankees manage it properly, they can be contenders for 2024 and beyond.